Kim Mitchell. I was born in 1952 in Sarnia, Ontario. I'm a musician and now radio broadcaster also. Having a great night playing on stage in front of a large or small audience, getting into a groove and enjoying a musical ride. As a musician, that's what I most enjoy. That's perfect happiness for me. I come off and that's perfect happiness. So that's what I love to do. My greatest fear, probably in the here and now, is I would never be able to be a roofer. So I have a fear of heights, chair lifts on ski lifts, stuff like that. Also, dying a slow and painful death is a fear of mine. Having to bury any one of my children, that would be a fear. But sometimes I fear where the human race is headed also. Most men would probably say their father. I'd have to say that. I realize now as a father what he had to go through to raise children, and there's a lot about it that's great and gratifying, but there's no manual for it, so I admire him the most. Characteristic I dislike in myself is probably because I'm a Cancerian, I'm a creature of habit, so I wish I could be more relaxed out of the box more. I don't like tightness. I don't like people that are tight. I don't like people that are uptight. People who are extremists, just fanatical about stuff. My most overrated virtue? The fact that I'm a great musician and a Canadian icon. I lie not to hurt people's feelings. That's the only time I'll lie. This may sound funny coming from a musician and a guitar player, but I'd like to be able to play really well. More the same. I just would like to be able to read music, play guitar better, rather than faking it like I've been doing for 30 years. All those little gnawing voices every day that challenge you. There's so many things in life. It's a busy world we live in, and every day there's things barking at you, things you have to do. So all those are challenges to me. As far as a large challenge like, oh, I have to be a success, I never don't gauge my life like that. I just sort of go day to day to day. More immediate. That's how I live my life. The lowest point of my life was probably when my marriage ended. I never knew I could feel lower, more down, more depressed, more confused, more scattered. A family breaking up, even though it may end up being for the better, is always just a very sad thing. So I think that was probably the saddest moment of my life. There's about a year period there of trying to go, what's going on here? But, through pain we grow and learn. I'm a pretty happy person now, but I think the other time I was most happiest was in my early 20s living on the Isle of Rhodes in Greece. Life was very different over there. The Western world pressures and having to make it and having to be a success and all that stuff, they just don't exist over there. Your biggest decision of the day is, am I going to turn left or am I going to turn right? You live, you drink, you dance, you're happy. And yeah, I worked over there too. I was a guitar player over there, but just the pressure that we feel over here just didn't exist over there. So I was a pretty happy person over there. I live day to day. I'm just happy to be here and breathing and alive today, and I look at that as a gift. I know that sounds cosmic and whatever, but that's really how I try and look at life. I don't have any words of wisdom to tell you how to find your own way. We just all have to find our own way on our own.